What if I told you life was about to get better, really good, like amazing, exhilarating, life-changingly awesome? Well, it did in the 1950s. That decade ushered in an era so transformative it redefined our planet, shrunk the globe, and set humanity on a trajectory of dizzying change. Buckle up because it's time to board the rocket ship to the future. Okay, maybe those decades weren't exactly like that, but here's the thing, they should be. From space satellites, to consumer electronics, to rock and roll music, the 1950s were a hotbed of innovation. But none was as revolutionary, far-reaching, or fun as one thing in particular, the jet. At the dawn of the 1950s, airplane travel was a novelty reserved for the wealthy and daring. Picture this. You're crammed into a cabin with a bunch of strangers. Engine noise deafening, windows rattling. That's your ride to your destination. Oh, and don't forget to hold on tight. This plane has no fancy seatbelts or smooth landing systems. Welcome to air travel. For most people, flying was a distant dream, something only seen in movies. But it didn't have to be that way. For a select few, flying meant soaring through the clouds, experiencing unparalleled freedom and power. In a world that still felt fresh, this was a thrilling adventure. Imagine stepping aboard a sleek metal bird and watching the ground shrink beneath you. The wind whipping through your hair as you ascend into the boundless sky. It was pure magic. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Let's talk turbulence, my friend. Back then, airplanes were like roller coasters without the thrill rides. These metal behemoths would shake, rattle, and occasionally fall victim to terrifying mid-air turbulence. It was a bumpy journey, and that's just the beginning of our story. Now fast forward to the present day. Today, millions of people take to the skies every year. So what changed? How did we go from propeller planes to the supersonic jets? Here's the inside scoop. As the saying goes, necessity is the mother of invention. Commercial jets are no exception. Over the years, travelers grew weary of propeller planes. Sure, they got the job done, but they were noisy, slow, and uncomfortable. It was like trying to chat with your neighbor over a jackhammer. Not fun. Enter the jet engine, the game changer that sent shockwaves through the aviation industry. One key player in this high-speed chase was Sir Frank Whittle, a British engineer with a big dream. He wanted to build a jet engine that could propel planes to incredible speeds. Fast forward to May 1943, when his invention took flight for the first time. This marked a pivotal moment, a giant leap toward faster, more efficient air travel. But the jet engine wasn't the only innovation shaking things up. Another game changer was the turbojet, a marvel of engineering developed by German inventor Hans von Ohain. This groundbreaking technology powered the Messerschmitt Me 262, the world's first operational jet fighter. With these advancements, the stage was set for a revolution. As World War II drew to a close, engineers across the globe saw an opportunity to improve on these designs, leading to an era of innovation and competition. Soon, commercial airlines caught on, recognizing the potential of jet engines to transform air travel. They started incorporating them into passenger planes, marking the beginning of the jet age. Now let's talk about how these two icons of innovation changed everything. The turbojet and jet engines were game changers. They offered increased speed, efficiency, and power compared to traditional piston engines. It was like upgrading from a bicycle to a sports car. Suddenly, airplanes could reach new heights literally, cruising at higher altitudes with less effort. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Jet engines were temperamental beasts, often breaking down or refusing to start. It was like trying to tame a wild stallion, unpredictable and challenging. Additionally, jet fuel was scarce in the early days, making maintenance and refueling a constant concern. It was a delicate balancing act. But you know what? Despite the challenges, airlines embraced the future. The first commercial jet, the de Havilland Comet, took flight in 1952. It was a sleek, stylish plane that symbolized the dawn of a new era. Soon after, the Boeing 777 joined the fray, offering more capacity and range. It was the original workhorse of the skies. But wait, there's more. These commercial jets weren't just about getting from point A to point B. They were symbols of glamour, luxury, and sophistication. Flying in a jet was like being transported to another world. Can you imagine sipping champagne as you soared through the clouds? Well, it happened. In the early days, jets were staffed with flight attendants who pampered passengers with top-notch service, food, and drinks. It was an experience. But here's the kicker. Not everyone could afford to fly. Jet travel was initially a privilege reserved for the rich and famous. It was exclusive, luxurious, and out of reach for the ordinary Joe. Fast forward to today, commercial jets are the backbone of the airline industry. They've made air travel affordable and accessible for millions. The dream of jet setting around the world has become a reality. Thanks to these marvels of engineering, we can zip across continents in mere hours. But here's where things get really interesting. As commercial jets took to the skies, they faced their own set of challenges. Safety concerns loomed large, casting a shadow over this new mode of transportation. People wondered if jet travel was risky and nerve-wracking. Those early flights were nail-biting experiences. Then came the unexpected. The Comet, the first commercial jet, encountered a series of unfortunate incidents. There were engine failures, crashes, and doubts about the technology. It was a setback, but it also fueled determination to improve and innovate. The aviation industry didn't back down. Engineers and manufacturers worked tirelessly to address the issues. They fine-tuned the designs, improved safety measures, and pushed for stricter regulations. With each iteration, the planes became safer and more reliable. But here's the thing. Despite the challenges, the allure of jet travel was undeniable. People craved speed, comfort, and convenience. The desire to soar through the skies outweighed the fears. As confidence in jet travel grew, so did its popularity. Today, commercial jets are synonymous with air travel. They dominate the skies, carrying millions of passengers worldwide. The industry has come a long way from those early jitters. Safety standards have reached unprecedented levels, and technological advancements continue to improve the flying experience. But you know what? The impact of commercial jets goes beyond just transportation. They've revolutionized industries, connected cultures, and shrunk our world. Businesses, governments, and individuals alike have benefited from the speed and convenience of jet travel. It's like having the world at your fingertips. Looking back, it's hard to imagine where we'd be without commercial jets. They've shaped our world in countless ways. So the next time you find yourself on a flight, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey of commercial jets. From their humble beginnings to their dominance in the skies, it's a testament to human ingenuity, innovation, and our relentless pursuit of pushing the boundaries of what's possible. That's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed taking off with us on this journey through the jet age. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave your feedback in the comments below. Your thoughts matter to us. Together, let's keep soaring to new heights of knowledge and fun. Till next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop believing in the power of dreams.